$67. Excuse me. $67. And we've gotten about 822 leads, which is great. Great, great, great. But I wanted to show you guys something. So if we go to our campaign, just one of the campaigns that we're running right now, and we go to subscribers, and um, again, if we search for added subscribers in the last 7 days, we're going to get an accurate number of the number of leads that we generated in the last 7 days. So again, it's day 6, but we're at 7,198 subscribers for this campaign in the last 7 days. When we look at the other campaign that we started, we're at 2,200 subscribers. So that's another basically 9,000 subscribers. And plus the golfing campaign that we started, another 392. So roughly in 6 days, we've generated about almost 10,000 leads or so. And the total ad spend for those basic 10,000 leads or so is right around $700 for the complete ad spend so far. But again, I haven't had to pay anything out of my pocket yet because I am using Facebook's advertising platform. My account is on a $750 billing threshold. So again, nothing out of pocket for me in this experiment. So again, this is one of the reasons why I love Facebook, is because again, you can start to grow your campaigns, make money without ever actually really having to outlay any money initially to grow your campaigns and make them successful. So it's one of the reasons why I said that you need about $150 to get started with, because again, $150 will get you through your first 3 billing thresholds or so, and then again you should be at, if you haven't run Facebook ads before, you should be on a $250 billing threshold after you've spent $150. So basically that'll equate to around $500 or $700 in ad spend before you actually are expected to pay your next bill. So we have a question from Cher. She asked, "What is your average spend per day for the golfing campaign?" I'm only spending what am I spending? Let's see. I think that I'm spending $20. Yeah, I'm spending $20 per day. So it's getting to me about, again, yesterday was the best day so far. I got 115 leads for $20, and today 76 leads so far, and I've spent $14. So again, it's pretty good. One of the things that I would probably test in the future, again, I mentioned this earlier, which would probably have gotten me even better results with this campaign, is I mean, even it's still pretty good. Like I was sharing with my friend Alex, who's in my mastermind group. Basically, my cost per lead was something like 11 cents per lead in golfing. When I mean, there's other people who market to this market, and they spend anywhere from like $2 to $3 or $2 to $5 to get a golfing lead. So if I can get them for 11 cents, I mean, I think I'm doing doing a pretty good job. But yeah, this is what you can do. This is what's possible with this method. And again, so today we've spent $67 so far, and we've made about 140 so far. So let's see, yeah, 140 so far. So again, I mean, still we're doing good. We can see the numbers for this month. Have been pretty consistent. I mean, basically averaging a little over $100 a day. Again, some days are really great. We're getting close to $500 per day. That we consistently run the campaign. So there was a few days, like 4 or 5 days, I stopped running the campaign. I was waiting for my payment from the network. Again, I like to build campaigns with money not out of my pocket. I like to build it, basically start promoting the offer, get paid from the offer, and throw that money that I've earned back into my campaigns. So there was like a few days here, I think it was like 5 days where, excuse me, I didn't float the money I just waited to get paid from the advertiser, and then I started the campaign back up. So um, basically, what I did today, again, we're only at 821 leads, is or 822 leads so far today, is because I turned my daily budget down on most of my ads today because again I'm approaching my billing threshold. I think I have like $20 more or so before I reach my billing threshold. So I just turned it down because again we're already at 7,000 leads. So again I didn't necessarily want to hit my billing threshold before Christmas. So um, I guess I could pay the $750 or not. Again, I didn't necessarily want to pay the billing threshold before Christmas. I'll do it after Christmas. But that's not what I was trying to do. Um, Sorry about that. But yeah, so again, like I'm right at my billing threshold. I think I spent $730 of my $750 threshold. So again, I'm not gonna eclipse that before Christmas. But again, we'll still be on here tomorrow, even though we're at the 7,000 leads. We'll be on here tomorrow to finish out the class. So today, again, I wanted to go over a few insights, a few questions. One of the questions that me and Hudson talked about yesterday off of this recording, excuse me, where Hudson was coming up with a question about like how do you do campaigns or how do you find giveaways. So again, the biggest thing for me is to really understand that you don't necessarily 100% even have to give something away. I'm going to show you guys an example of someone's campaign that they ran on Facebook that's using this strategy. And again, the actual offer is their giveaway. So let's say like you're promoting like a CPA offer, which is the sometimes the most perfect type of product to promote, because again, most of the CPA offers out there actually do have free trial versions. So let me see if I can find this. But basically, okay, so here's an example, right? So here's an offer. It says get your free EverStrike perma match today, lights 15 strikes, right? So again, the ad is a little bit different, but again, it's just directing you to go to the offer where you can get your free gift or free credit card or knife or your free EverStrike match. And again, the actual thing that they're giving away is the offer, right? So when the person opts into the page, all they do is I clicked on the same page. Sorry. All they do is send you to the actual offer, which is actually a free giveaway. So here's an example. So we can see this person is doing this strategy, but they're using a video ad to do it. But again, as you can see, we're giving away a free credit card knife. Step 1, like this page. Step 2, get it here. Right? So again, they're using a similar strategy. Excuse me. And what happens when you go to their landing page? Again, it's a capture page. For me, again, I'm always putting. All right. Someone says screen is frozen. Can you see me now? Can you see it now? All right, cool. All right, so this page again, I'm a proponent of having the opt-in above the fold. So anytime you have to scroll, again, it's going to decrease the conversion rate. But let's go here and let's opt in here. And what happens is when you opt into this page, it takes you to the actual offer page, right? So this is an actual offer, affiliate offer, that pays $10 CPA for each credit card knife that you give away. So again, let's say if someone comes here, they basically come here and you can get the credit card knife for I think it's like $2.95 shipping. And what happens is again, when the customer comes here and get this credit card knife shipped out to them, again, it's a $15 value knife. All they have to do is pay for the shipping of the knife, and they can get it for free. essentially, right? So they come here, they enter their credit card information, they pay $2.95 for shipping, then you get credit as an affiliate. So again, if you're struggling with the concept of what to give away, you don't even necessarily have to physically give something away that that you purchase, right? The actual giveaway could actually be an item um, like a CPA offer, right? Something that you're actually selling instead of giving away, right? For the most part. So like again, like let's just say again, you were doing a free trial offer on like a skincare offer, right? You could say, hey, we're giving away a free one month supply of this skincare cream, right? So again, obviously what the product name is. Step one, go here. Step two, click like, right? And when the person clicks on your opt-in page, again, you have a picture of the actual product that you're giving away, which is the skincare cream or the weight loss pills or whatever you're giving away, right? They can opt in, and when they opt in, you just present them with the CPA offer because again, it's a free offer. They just have to pay for the shipping, right? So does that make sense? Okay, cool. Share says yes. Um, yeah, so that's one of the biggest insights that I want to talk about today. Is again, if you're stuck with a giveaway, then get unstuck, right? So like, let's just say if you came here to CPA Network and you looked at offers. So let's just type in vertical. So again, imagine again, I'm not necessarily saying use this as an example, but just imagine again you did a giveaway for Ultra White teeth whitening kit, right? So you're gonna do like get this free teeth whitening kit, right? And when the person opts in, they land on this offer, which is actually again the offer is free for them to receive at their home. They just need to pay for the shipping and handling. So again, it's a free offer. Again, they just have to pay for the shipping and handling. So again, you would get paid a $45 commission for doing so. So that's one way that you can do it. Again, make sure again, obviously, make sure you check with your affiliate manager to see if they're okay with that type of promotion strategy. Um, and I mean, you should be good. Again, you're not. Um, some affiliate some advertisers don't like you to lead with the word free, so you might say something like get your complimentary bottle of X Y Z, or get your complimentary uh, 1 month complimentary of Ultra White teeth whitening, right? Or skincare cream X, or foreskin weight loss, whatever the product that you're giving away. So again, obviously, you're going to check with the advertiser's terms so that you don't break them, so that you stay compliant. Because again, you want to make sure that you get paid for actually generating these leads. Now, do we have any questions so far? All right, cool. It doesn't look like we have any questions. So, um, I guess the next big thing again. Remember we talked about yesterday. Again, make sure that you're paying attention to. Um, if you're starting to see your conversions dip, make sure that you're also throwing in a mix of and desktop traffic with your mobile traffic. Um, Other than that, again, I mean the system is pretty easy. Now that it's really up to you. Again, you guys understand how to do the giveaway. We talked about the demographics. We talked about actually going out there and creating the offer. I showed you guys the ads. I showed you guys how to set the ads up. Showed you how to set up the Facebook page. Um, I mean, it's pretty for the most part. It's just pretty much just you guys doing it, right? And then I answered the question on the biggest stumbling block for most people at this point is actually how to come up with the right giveaway. And again, I share with you a strategy where you don't even necessarily have to physically give something away if you don't want to. Again, you want to check with your affiliate manager to make sure that's a promotional strategy that the advertiser will be okay with. But again, there are offers that allow this type of traffic. Like this was a very, very big campaign earlier in this year, January. There's a lot of people who made tens and tens of thousands of dollars with this offer, promoting this offer to like the survival niche market. I have friends who made $30,000, $50,000 in a single month promoting this offer, right? $10 commissions at a time. So again, you have to do a lot of sales to make $50,000 promoting a CPA offer that only pays $10 per sale. So again, I mean, you guys have a system in place to, I mean, potentially earn as much money as you want to. I mean, again, I have friends who are using the system who earn up to $50,000 per month using this system. And as you can see, what's it allowed me to do over the last 30 days is build a massive subscribers list on the wrong list. Sorry. Let's see. All right, it's a lot of data, but again, I know it's over 22,000 people. So yeah, or 23,000 people now. Give myself a pat on the back. So yeah, so again, like in the last 30 days or so, this has been able to help me build a list from scratch, from zero, right? In 20 days of 23,000, or 21 days, I'm sorry. In 21 days, I built a list of 23,000 and 83 subscribers using this method. And again, obviously, I've made thousands of dollars with this list already. Next month, again, I'm going to make tens of thousands of dollars with this method going forward. So again, everything that you need to do to make the system work at this point, with this being day 6, you guys have it now, right? So it's really just about taking action and applying it. So we will be on tomorrow. Again, I promise you guys 7 days of training. So we will be on tomorrow. I just wanted to clear up that one, that biggest issue that most people are having right now, which is, again, if you can't come up with a giveaway, look at some certain offers that are actually free trials and give those away, right? So do we have any lingering questions right now? So we got questions that from Richard and Hudson are both asking almost the same thing. Are you going to show more data of your golf campaign? Are you actually active on the golf campaign? As you can see, that I'm building a list, but again, this was a demo list to show with you guys how to set it up. I'm not actually doing anything with golf right now. And I don't know what more data to show you guys than the ads. I mean, you guys literally watched me create the page. You see what I'm targeting. There's I'm spending $20 per day. I'm targeting one interest. Men on the mobile news feed who are 24 to 58, which I got from the audience insights. Which you guys saw me get this data from the campaign. And as you can see, again, 7% click through rate. And with I'm paying a $3.71 CPM. So again, the CPM keeps going down every day that I run this campaign. And I mean, I don't know what else you're asking for. So as you can see, today's CPM is $3.01, and what we're trying to get this to go under is $2, closest to $1 as possible. So our cost per engagement goes lower, and we can start getting more leads for a cheaper amount. So, Richard, you're asking a question that's not really that doesn't really make sense. Again, I just set this up to show you guys how to set this campaign up. This is not an actual campaign I'm running. So, Richard's question is, what are the offers you're promoting on the back end? Again, I didn't build this out. I just set this up as an example so that you guys can see it. Yeah. Steven says, quick question. You don't do cost per click, but optimize CPM. I think the answer is staring at me. Yeah. So I'm optimizing for impression. I'm not paying per click. Usually, when I pay per click, um, in most markets, again, Facebook gives me the clicks higher than what it would give me if I optimize for engagement. So that's what I try to do. I try to optimize for engagement. So again, I believe when I did my numbers this morning, I was getting leads for 11 cents. So again, 75 leads today um, with a 14. So someone do that math really quickly? $14.50 ad spend for 75 leads. How much is that per lead? Okay, so Hudson says 18 cents per lead. Yeah, so basically, I'm getting leads for 18 cents a lead. When typically in a market like this, I would probably be paying somewhere between at the lowest, probably like 25 to 30 cents per click. Um, when I'm actually getting leads for 18 cents. So again, in most markets that I use this strategy, I'm actually able to get leads for lower than the price that I would actually pay per click. So again, it doesn't make sense to run a pay per click ad when I can get leads for the same cost or less than I would pay for an actual click. So Hudson says, what was the cost per 1,000 impression that I started with? The cost per impression that I started with in this ad was like $7.73 on day one. So again, it's gone down by $4, more than $4 actually. Yeah. So for this ad, I was setting this up as an example. I only ran newsfeed just to show you guys how to set it up. But I'm sure if I was running desktop too, then again, I would the same trend would be happening. So Richard asked, would I ever scale the Hairfinity campaign to other platforms since it's working? Yeah, but other platforms don't necessarily allow me to target that interest, so it would be harder to transfer it to a different ad platform. So Hudson's asked, how do we determine the cost per 1,000 impression when we start? We don't determine it. We're letting Facebook optimize our ads. They're determining. Again, as you can see, my bid is set to auto. Um, Facebook is optimizing my CPM for me. Again, there are manual ways to adjust your CPM, but again, that's an advanced strategy. I recommend if you follow the training, you follow everything I covered over the last 6 days, then Facebook is automatically going to start lowering your CPM just by you engaging on the ads, right? So again, you don't necessarily have to worry about that. Let Facebook do its job because it was created by geniuses and they're smarter than most of us, right? Stephen, your all of your questions didn't come through. All I see is or scale to where you are spending 200 to 500 a day. So Hudson says, what about likes add on right sidebar? Was it a CPM bit? Yeah. Again, all the ads that I've showed you guys are have been cost per thousand impression. I haven't talked about cost per click ads in any of these trainings. I can't even remember the last time I created a cost per click ad on Facebook. So Steven says, are you going to scale this campaign to spend 300 to $500 per day? You mean in golf or you mean the other campaigns? Yeah. Cool question, Steve. Yeah. So basically, what I'm waiting on now is I'm waiting on the advertiser to finish the quality score check on the leads, right? So again, I want to get set up to a faster payment schedule before I scale up to spending $200 to $300 per day. So right now I'm on a bi-weekly payment schedule. I want to get put on a weekly schedule, and that's what I'm working on doing this week. My affiliate manager is supposed to hit me up today to do that, but again, I don't know, possibly got busy or whatever. Again, I'm still waiting on the quality score check for my leads. But again, once my leads get approved, then I'll be on a weekly payment schedule. And then it will make sense to scale up to 200, spending that much per day, right? Because again, obviously this is a business, but at the same time, you don't want to be spending money for an advertiser who hasn't paid you yet, right? Again, if you're spending $200, $300 per day, that means again you're in most situations you're going to be floating that money. And again, yeah, I do have the money to float it, but again, does it make business sense? It doesn't make business sense to float it when I can work with the advertiser to get on a better payment schedule. And then once that happens, I can scale it out and get the money faster, so I don't have to float it out of pocket. So Hudson says, would you try different scholarship offers to see which one works better? Of course I would. Steven says, yes, I agree. I did the Forex campaign and got zero conversion. Something was fishy there. Yeah. You did this in Evergreen Forex or which? Um, okay, yeah. Again, yeah. I mean, for that advertiser again, they're it seems like they let the wrong affiliates. Um, they let the wrong affiliates in their network because again, their their offers went from like 12 different offers uh, to like two offers in their network. So again, I'm sure their network is about to collapse, right? So they went from 12 offers to two offers. So again, I would be weary promoting any of their offers. That's the first telltale sign that an advertiser's not going to pay you. All right. All right. Any other questions? So Hudson says, why would the network collapse? Again, they're paying out a lot of money per lead. They're probably they're not backing out. So again, if you've never been an advertiser, if you're promoting if you have an offer in a network, whether the affiliate sends you crap traffic or not, you're still required to pay, right? For the most part. So what happened with Evergreen Effects? Uh, some guy on the Warrior forum went around selling a product that taught people how to use Evergreen FX and spam their network with leads, and it crippled them. They went from 12 offers to two offers based on the teaching and education of one bad affiliate. Steven says, do you think that you can duplicate these types of results with being 1K subs a day? Yeah, I mean you can do 1,000 subs a day on any network. It's just are you again? It's just going to be more expensive. For this low price, no. Um, at one point you could. Again, Bing is starting to wise up. Um, Again, they understand that a lot of affiliates are trying to game the system. So one of the loopholes or techniques that I was using on Bing as of late is starting to not be effective, starting not to work. Again, obviously, anytime you try to game any system, excuse me, the system creator wants to make as much money as possible. So there's a bunch of guys who are like in my mastermind who are using a specific strategy to get thousands of leads a day on Bing. So again, some of the guys in my mastermind who started before me with Bing were getting like 2,000 to 4,000 leads a day on Bing, paying 5 cents a click for traffic. So again, so yeah, they were able to get leads for low. Again, I was able to cash in with Bing, and then the last few 2 months or so, they started to tighten up on that strategy. So yeah, I mean, again, you want to again if you do find a loophole in a traffic strategy, again, you want to exploit it as much as you can for while you can, because again, it's not going to be forever, right? So even with this strategy, this is probably not going to be around forever. Um, you know what I mean? Facebook starts to see that people are building lists of 30,000, 100,000 leads a month for pennies. They're gonna start changing things. So again, that's why it's important to do this stuff now. Better now than later. If your Gear response count ever got banned, what would you do with the list? Yeah. So again, if I have the data, then again I'm gonna mail it in a self-hosted solution or import it to another autoresponder. Cool. Any other questions? Um, so yeah, so I just wanted to find out, has this last week been valuable for you guys? Steve says yes. Hudson says hell yeah. Awesome. Sure says definitely. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Steven says, have you ever had luck with self-hosted? If you get one Gear Response ban, you can still work with Gear Response. They are banning the account, not necessarily you, correct? Yeah. So again, yeah. I mean, I still use self-hosted solutions. I use Interspire. So I have like Interspire set up, Mailer. I haven't mailed in about a week or so here, but again, yeah, I use Interspire, uh, email marketer. Um, uh, yeah, I mean that's the email solution I use. They're self-hosted. Um, if my GetResponse account ever got banned, then yeah, I wouldn't. It's hard to import the same data, so I wouldn't import the same data because again, that's obvious. I would start over from scratch if I wanted to still use GetResponse. But again, if I didn't want to use GetResponse anymore, then I would just import the data into Aweber or GVO or to my self-hosted solution or you know. But yeah, I mean, I've been banned on a platform before for being aggressive with my subject line, and all I did was just open a new account under either the same name with a different address and a different credit card, or a different name with the same address and a different credit card with a prepaid credit card. Steven, yeah, so initially, I bought multiple licenses with Interspire, so I think it was like $600, and then I paid someone to set it up, which was like another $100, so like $700 to get going with Interspire. Oh, and then obviously like the IPs and the servers was like another $100 or so, so like about $800 to get set up with self-hosted. Again, but if you do it right, I mean, you can make that money back in 3 days, 2 days. So yeah, so even give you like a quick example. Um, Let me show you something real quick. So this was an email I sent out when I first started building my hair list. I sent them like a BizUp offer, and it went to spam on me. So again, it went to spam on me. So again, if it's gonna go to spam on yourself, and I still mailed it. Um, but again, still I got almost a 3% open rate, and it went to spam on myself. So again, this was like one of the last times I mailed because I've just been so busy. Um, but yeah, before um, this webinar, I was actually getting ready to send out an email. I just didn't have the time. So either in the morning, I'm gonna send out an email to my new 22,000 subscribers. So I'm gonna upload the latest batch of leads to this list, and mail them here. Yeah, Steven, data feeds work again if you're getting clean data. Yeah, Steven, for the most part, again, I've been in the industry for 8 years, so uh, again, most of the data I generated myself, and outside of the data that I generated myself, I've been given data, so like rev shares or just given data for friends. So um, I haven't paid for data in a while. Yeah, cool. Any final questions? Because I know we're getting away from Facebook right now. Um, so Richard said, "What happened with Evergreen Effect?" Yeah, so I think I've said it before, but yeah, there was an affiliate who created a product on the Warrior Forum, um, basically detailing how to spam Evergreen Effects and still get paid, and yeah, it collapsed their network. Uh, I mean, they went from 12 offers to 2 offers. So again, unless Forex is just not hot right now, then again, I'm assuming that's because there were hundreds of affiliates who probably flooded their system, sending spam and crap traffic. And because they're paying out such a high amount per lead, then again, imagine having 20,000 leads that you have to pay out for, and you're paying $6 to $12 a lead. I mean, that's a couple $100,000 that you got to pay out of your pocket. That what if none of those leads converted? You know, so you're talking about paying out 120 grand, 200 grand, $500,000 in a month. Uh, that could fold anybody. So Steven says you mentioned masterminds a lot. How does one get in one? You pay for it. They're expensive. Yeah, yeah, yep. So like I'm a part of a mastermind group. It's like $10,000 um for the first year, and then like a renewal fee of like $5,000 per year to be a part of it. So again, mastermind's a good thing because again, you're gonna run into high level people, people who are running other successful businesses, and they're gonna give you tips and ideas to grow your business uh, a lot faster. So it's definitely something that I recommend everyone uh, be a part of at one point in their business. Again, if you want to make 6 or 7 figures um, online, then you know masterminds are definitely like a essential part of that. Cool. Any final question? You're welcome, Steve. All right, cool. Questions going once. Questions going twice. Yeah, awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last day. We'll wrap things up with any final last insights. Again, any questions that you guys have between now and tomorrow, just email them to me. And